Okay, now I want to show you how to add drawing views. So we're going to click on the top right-hand corner where it has the views. So the first thing we need to do is click on that front view, go over to Windows, and then select our part. And when we get to our part, what we're going to do is select the front face. And with the front view, it does actually transfer your view over. And click to deselect, and then it'll convert it down and do our projection. Drag up, place the top, drag to the right, place the right side view. Select all three of those views. First, let's slide them over to where we have a little more room. We'll go ahead and select the three labels. We don't need those, so we can delete them. Let's hide the origin because it's pretty arbitrary. It really could be anywhere. And it kind of detracts from our part. So let's go ahead and hide those. And then in the feature tree, we'll select all three of those views, change the properties together since they all want to have the same properties in terms of the scale, the hidden lines, the center lines, and then we'll want to turn off the fillets. We'll leave axes on even though we don't have any axes for this part. Next, let's go ahead and add our isometric view. So we're going to go to Windows, select our part. This time, make sure you place it in isometric mode in the Views tab at the bottom. Ours was already an isometric view, so it didn't move, but it's really important to make sure that it is an isometric. It does not make that change for you. Let's go ahead and move this to where it is in the page, and then we'll go to Properties and take off the fillets. Now, we do not want to include hidden lines or center lines, just the removing of the fillets. Let's also change the scale to 1/2. That's going to allow it to fit on the page much better. So if we zoom to fit, everything will move into view, and we can do a double check to make sure everything looks good. Let's go ahead and save it. First off, you want to save it as a drawing file. You do want to save it in the same folder as your part so that they can be linked together. Otherwise, you get a nice little error message like that. I'll save my part next. And then finally, go ahead and save as a PDF. And this will allow us to exchange that drawing with anyone, whether they have CATIA or not. Also, if they have CATIA, then you have to send the drawing and the part file, so it's a lot easier to just send the PDF, unless you need it to make edits. And that concludes our basic intro to drawing views.